Alright, so here we are for session 3, Legend of the Five Rings, City of Lies. So who wants to do a recap of what we did last session? I'll fill in any gaps.
We killed
Any
two
volunteers?
people.
You
guys killed
You did murder some
Wait, I
folks.
killed some.
You totally did. Yeah, it was the two archers that killed people.
Yeah, right.
Yes. Murder bros.
I took a ring off. No, wait.
Siblings.
I got a ring off.
I pillaged a body.
Alright, so to start from the beginning, you ran into Ayuchi Sadako, who told you a bunch of conspiracy theories. Through that, you learned that Ide Baronato was pretty mad at you for not ever coming to visit the unicorn. So you set off to make that right. On the way, you were intercepted by a guard who told you that somebody had forged the seal of an Emerald Magistrate. So you split up to deal with that. Our crab and our phoenix went to go deal with that with young Hitomi in tow. And met with a crab gentleman who had the taint, who was allegedly receiving orders from his ancestor to recover a map that had been made under duress by some nefarious folk who had called up his grandfather's spirit, or ancestor spirit. You then decided to imprison him and deal with him later. At the unicorn place, you had somewhat mixed results trying to patch things over.
That was hilarious.
Honestly, it's best policy, right?
I loved every second of it.
Yeah.
Me too.
Then later on, Taku Ichika went into a little. Well, no, that was much later. So first you discovered that. Oh no, that was the next day. Yeah, you went into a little funk, and then there was a little girl that was found
Covered in blood.
covered
head
in
to toe.
blood, and leading to a foot race. Their Shugenja, or Phoenix Shugenja, versus some firemen, though you didn't know that at the time. And discovered the little girl's name was Nico, and got her back to her family. Nico, of course, being the name the spirit cried out that first night. Then the next day, after returning the little girl to her home, you discovered that the crab gentleman who you detained had broken out of prison and was on his way to Teardrop Island.
When that happened, I felt genuine panic. As if that I actually walked into that scene and be like, oh,
Yeah.
I guess this
It was
is what's
bad
happened.
news.
Yeah.
That was awful. That was so genuine and it hurt.
So you then pursued him to Teardrop Island, where Keegan shot him with an arrow, killing him. Then you pursued the two people that he was there observing, one of whom was seen fleeing across the water. That was the other archer,
Yeah, she just walked across
Steve,
water.
shot dead. You discovered her name was, I believe it was Shoshiro Mina,
Yes, I think I wrote that.
because of your bow.
Yeah.
And you
Thank God
got
for that.
you got the ring off her that allows one to walk on water, as well as discovering that she had been researching the Shoshiro family crypt. And then
I think we got the name of the mantis.
No, the
That was
mantis
just-
No,
Not
he
yet.
escaped.
Mantis
Because he
escaped.
protection could not.
Yeah,
Sucks, I really
this
wanted
is
to.
correct. Then you spoke with Generous, the geisha mentioned in the previous Magistrates journal. Not sure you got a lot out of that, but
Still,
We're still
you gotta
following
turn
up
over
on
that
our
rock
lead.
and all that.
and of course there were that first night there were some men in black pajamas. You know,
Oh yes, of course.
Yes, that's right.
that
They're having
certainly
a slumber
couldn't possibly be ninjas.
No.
I mean,
no,
one
it's a ninja. It wasn't even
one had a
that.
shuriken, so probably just bought that in a joke
Sure,
shop.
yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Huh?
Shuriken.
Yeah. Don't make me laugh. I'm gonna voice crack myself like a bitch.
All right, so we open on day 6 in Ryoku Owari.
Been here for almost a week.
Yeah.
You've been here for a work week.
Wait. We got a message to meet someone at the end of the week, didn't we? the Emerald Magistrates, like buddy.
Yes, on the 7th night.
And we're only on the 6th day
On
right
the
now.
6th night, so tomorrow
Okay.
in the evening. Tomorrow, you all would also all know, is the Bon Festival, which is like a holiday. It'll be a Bon Festival. It's kind of like Halloween. In the
Oh, dude, do we get to dress up?
People wear masks. They dress like monsters and stuff.
We're gonna have fun because crime's gonna
Yeah, something bad's gonna happen.
Crime's going to occur.
Crime never
Crime
gets
is
a holiday.
always occurring. How would you like to start the day?
I want to make everybody tea.
Just
I'm
straight
gonna,
up take
I want to get up
photos.
early and make everybody tea.
And I appreciate it.
To apologize for me being lame.
How do I use that? I should have asked before we started.
Why don't we go over in the first break?
Okay.
Right, so tea is had and appreciated.
Okay.
If no one else does anything, Kimi will eventually show up to tutor little Hitomi.
Perfect.
And she will mention that her mother would like a word with you.
With me?
Wait, with all of us or?
Someone just.
All of you, essentially. Or I should say, any of you.
Well, I say we head there right now.
Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah.
Yes, let's do it.
Alright, so you head over to the governor's mansion. And you are allowed in.
What?
I know, right?
Better be.
So she greets you and thanks you for coming and says that she has a small matter, insignificant really, to discuss with you.
With me specifically or for
No, with
Okay.
the magistrates. Yeah. She simply reminds you that it is one of your duties to each week put a day aside to perform some of the basic responsibilities of the Emerald Magistrate. There's certain documents that require your signature, things like that. And she will remind you that they have gone several months without an Emerald Magistrate, so there's a backlog of work.
Okay.
She has arranged for some offices tomorrow during the day that you can use. It'll be at the Civic Hall to perform that function, but she insists that you all do that tomorrow.
I want to make it visible that I'm visibly excited for tomorrow now.
Bureaucracy.
Like,
Yes! It'll be a good opportunity to teach you Tommy that government work is boring. Do anything else.
Don't say that in front of the governor.
She does say that, of course, you will have the evening to enjoy the festival.
All right.
I'm sure little Hitomi is looking forward to it.
Yes.
We get to take us home. We trick or treating.
You have someone to meet.
Okay, we're gonna meet a guy and then take us home. We trick or treating.
I want to take her trick or treating. You guys can come over and I'll just hear a thing from you.
I'm going to enjoy the night thoroughly.
Wow.
Fantastic.
Looks like
All right.
you.
So
have
tomorrow-
some sweater.
Tomorrow's all full of plans.
But today,
But today, what are you gonna do?
Oh, I forget. Did we have any other? Okay, so we
okay. Well, there was the girl that
so
we
we
shot.
killed
She had a name.
killed Crabman. He's dead. It doesn't matter now, I guess.
Killed Scorpion Lady, but we
We
found
got her
out
name.
about the crypt. Would we have to ask for permission to try and visit the crypt?
I mean, you are at the head of the Shosho family in this
Yeah, so I was
city's
just gonna say,
place
give me a
right now.
second.
You could
What we're
ask.
doing is- Let me find her really quickly.
I would never ask for permission.
Okay, what was her name again? I didn't actually.
The
Shosho-
one who was killed,
Yeah,
Shoshoro Mina.
Mina.
I want to say Momo.
Hands
She's not in the dossier.
Yeah, I know.
They're
it's-
in that.
Um,
Can you pass that?
I just want to bring it up with the governor and be like, hey, you know this person?
Yeah, we can always ask her what her name.
I think we should just be honest, actually.
Yeah, I'm 100% down with that.
So I'm gonna, yeah, I wanna.
Do you know Shoshiro Mina? Because we killed her yesterday.
No, yes, that's exactly what he would say right now. That's what he would have said. That's his character.
All right.
She will say that she heard about that. It is somebody that she has met before, though did not know particularly well. She didn't think she was of any significance. She doesn't know what she was involved with.
I don't know if explaining to her what she was involved with is the right
Not
thing.
good things.
Okay, but we need to go see the crypt.
But yeah, don't we know
Do
where
we
it
though?
is?
Like, we just know that she was investigating it or like researching it. We have no idea
Yeah,
why or what
that's
she
a
was
lead.
researching.
That's a lead. That's the only
It's a
lead
that
we
we should
have.
follow. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
all that we
Yeah,
have right
okay.
now.
Oh, it's
I'm gonna
I'm
ask
an
her
idiot.
about. I'm gonna ask her about the Shostro family crypt. That held that dude that was there.
What is it you want to know about it?
Shit.
It contains dead bodies for ancestors.
I think we would like to know if it's got anything, if there's anything special about that crypt.
She took an interest in it.
Yeah.
So
Shoshiromina did.
Yeah.
So she'll say that she's not unschooled in history, but she will admit that her knowledge of anything regarding the significance of that crypt is limited. Why is it that you ask?
Mina took an interest in it when we were. She had met with a mantis man, and they were discussing explicit interest in it before tragedy struck.
before running from us, for fleeing the scene
Yeah,
in a panic.
and me killing her.
quite beautifully, I might add.
All right. Well, she says that you are graced with two Shugenja, so they should be well acquainted with proper handling of such material. So if you'd like to investigate, you do have her permission, so long as you respect the sanctity of that tomb. It is also in the leatherworker quarters, so steel yourselves for that.
Okay,
We
I
may
think
need to
we're-
bring a couple with us just in case there are some bodies.
Honestly, we should get a look at worker.
All right, well, let's go. Let's go to the crypt.
All right.
Thing. Do we know exactly where it is? Like we're able to. Oh yeah, it's the Shostro crypt, of course.
Yeah. It is a stone building in a district that doesn't really have stone buildings,
Perfect.
so it's pretty easy to find.
Yeah. And we will bring a couple leather workers with us, just as bait.
Sure. All right. When you get there, yeah. So there is like there's no door on the front of it per se. It's just like a staircase heading down. Who goes
Okay.
in first?
I'll go in first.
Yeah, I'm not going first.
Okay.
I'll go in after him.
All right. So you head down and you find several dead bodies, like fresh dead bodies. I mean, on the floor of the first chamber of this crypt.
Can I do a heraldry roll to see
Sure.
where they're from and who they might be?
Mm.
I'm guessing they're part of this family.
Well, they're fresh bodies.
Well, if they're fresh
No.
bodies,
They are not
True.
entombed here. They're just lying on the floor.
Aha.
like they've been murdered. You mean?
Yes.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Well,
So
fresh bodies, yeah.
yeah, I don't know if they could be like
They
They're
could-
very fresh. They're still alive. They're just
not,
sleeping.
just not entombed yet.
They could have been frightened, had a heart attack, and just died right there.
Tombs are pretty scary, man.
Let's do the roll.
Yeah.
So that's 3. It's heraldry goes along with what?
This will be intelligence.
Intelligence. All right. 16.
Okay, you can tell that one of them is a mantis, and that the other two are Ronin.
Okay.
I'm guessing would me and Joel would know what the mantis look like that we were chasing. Is it him?
Well, you would probably be able to tell that gentleman, which this might be, but his face is horribly burned,
Burn.
as if by acid.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
Does anyone like to do an investigation roll to take a look around?
I can.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna do one anyway. So I have, what is investigation associated with again?
In this case, give me perception.
This is gonna be a rough roll. So that's 10, so I can explode. So that's 23? 20.
Okay. So, you discover a somewhat secret door in the side of the crypt
Somewhat.
that has a seal on it with a bunch of sort of buttons that can be pushed in. They're like tiles that can be pushed in.
Okay.
And there's a question above, and the dead bodies are arranged such that they were standing in front of the door.
Oh no.
What is this question?
The question is, what is the measure of a noble soul? And each of the buttons represents a different potential answer. Would you like to know what the options are?
Yes.
The first is courage. The second, the deeds it accomplished. The third, its lies. The fourth, honor is the measure. Fifth is power. Sixth, measure a soul by the quality of its enemies. 7, the secrets it kept and those it gave away. 8, wisdom. And 9, each soul sets its own measure. Does anyone have the Shintao skill?
I do.
Can I get you to roll that in intelligence?
Oh boy. This is not going to. Oh, I'm gonna spend a voice point here.
Okay. Looking for a 20.
Oof.
No, fine.
I believe.
So I have 1 in Shindao and 2 in
And plus you took a void points here, so
Yeah.
roll 4, keep 3.
Heat 3. 4, 6, and 7.
So which one are you getting rid of?
15, 21.
21. All right. So let's give you some information about some of these answers. So the first is each soul sets its own measure. Is the answer a monk proposed to this particular question, which was a question that Shinsei, an ancient philosopher, asked the 7 kami, who are the gods who started each of the clans. So each soul sets its own measure was a human born many years later's answer to this question. What else you got here? Wisdom was Shiba, the kami who started the Phoenix clan's answer. And courage was Akoto's answer, who is the kami who started the Lion clan.
Mm-hmm.
That's all you guys.
That's all he gets.
So what was the question asked specifically?
What is the measure of a noble soul?
Before we press anything, is it possible for us to try and see like which one of these tiles has been pressed?
You can try. That would be a perception investigation roll. And that's for a 15.
Alright. 6, keep 3.
Ooh, 9, 7, and 4. So 11, 21. 21.
Okay, the only one that you can tell for sure has been pushed is number 2, the deeds it accomplished. Has somebody pushed it?
Okay.
I'm guessing deed is not one of them.
Yeah, cross it off. Alright, so that's 2 out of 8 1 out of 8 that we know is wrong.
1 out of 9.
1 out of 9. Wonderful.
It's too bad we couldn't know like the scorpion's answer. There's scorpion crypt, you know.
Yeah.
That's probably it.
Maybe the secrets.
Well,
maybe the
let's think
secrets
about
it's kept in the
What
one
would
that's
a,
given
what would a
away.
scorpion answer?
Probably
Lies? Lies what?
I'm thinking lies, but
Can I get a history roll from someone?
I can do a history roll, sure. What would I be rolling?
Intelligence.
Intelligence?
Looking for a
History is
20.
a skill.
Nope.
I didn't even know history was a skill.
I was gonna do it anyway, just because I feel like it.
Well, who has the highest intelligence?
I have 3.
I have 3.
Give it to them.
Can I do one?
Fine.
Yep. Go for
You
it.
never know,
So-
you never know what the crab might pull.
I have no history, so it's just
A bad roll.
3. Keep 3.
Just use your brains.
No explosions.
Alright.
17? Okay. You don't know.
You know what? Can't hurt. Can't hurt to try. Can't hurt to try. Okay.
That's not how this works.
21.
Did you roll a 10 and then...
Yeah.
So if you don't have the skill,
Oh
they
yeah,
don't
that's
explode.
right. Yeah, never mind. I don't know anything.
So, is there anything in the chamber that may give us? I'd like to investigate to see if there's anything in the chamber that may give us more clues, or on the 2 dead bodies.
Well, they've been burned by acid.
You know what I'm gonna do? We have leather workers. I'm gonna tell the leather workers to press the lie one. And I'm gonna get us to stand back.
All right.
I
How far back do you stand?
Outside of the crypt.
Where do you guys want? Where do you guys want?
Oh,
to
yeah, I'm
how do I
leaving.
fight against the
I'm a
players,
stand at
actually?
the
If we don't, if
entrance.
you guys don't want to, I'm just saying.
Next thing
I
you
will
know,
let
this is going to be like a gaseous thing and not a liquid. And we're all going to get hit.
I won't let you.
All right.
I refuse.
What?
I refuse to even consider that option.
What? Making a leather worker press
Yeah,
the button?
absolutely no. Not doing that.
It's like
He's soft-hearted.
I reluctantly agree to not do it, but I don't get why you wouldn't let a leather worker die for this.
All right. Does that mean, Joel, that you push a button?
You want to press the lie?
yeah, Joel, Rio.
Would you leave little Hitomi without a father?
No, I'm not.
Steve, who steps in? Don't worry, I'll take care of her.
No, it's not who it. We're not getting anywhere.
All right. Well, we can.
Can you repeat?
Let's stand really far back
So
and
you
throw
want
a
me to-
rock at one.
Are we doing the leather worker thing?
Let's
No,
stand
no,
really
yeah,
far
no,
back
back
and
and
throw
throw
a
a
rock at it.
Before we do that, can you repeat like what clan said what answer again?
So the ones that you know of is the Lion Clan patriarch said courage, and Wisdom was the Phoenix Clan patriarch's, or well, I guess matriarch. I think she was woman. Can't quite recall. Anyway, Wisdom was the Phoenix's answer.
There's one more, wasn't it?
Well,
The monk.
each soul sets its own measure was a monk.
Oh, it was the one.
So it might even just. I don't know. It could be magical. It'd just be literally what we think, because a lion would say courage, and a
Sure
phoenix would also say wisdom.
But you'd also think that a lion would say honor.
No, they would do courage. I imagine honor would probably be either power or honor would be crab.
Oh, power for them.
Probably power, yeah, because they're not super honorable, so to speak. Maybe.
That's-
Well, how many clans are there?
There are 7 major clans.
7.
I wrote down super confusing, so if you can decipher it, then
So I'm thinking. So 7 major clans. There's 9 things. A monk said one of them, so that means there's only 8 things to look at. But there's also the Mantis clan. Is that or Crane? That's a smaller one.
No, Crane is a major clan. Mantis is a smaller
There's a
clan.
smaller
A
one.
minor clan.
So, but it's like the biggest minor clan, correct?
Yeah.
So that could also count to be one. So if we could almost work out which ones would fit into which answer. That might help. I don't know.
I'm feeling enemies personally.
Because you're a Ronin? Dude, would Ronin even have it?
yeah. Okay.
No, like for Scorpion, because we're in a Scorpion crypt, right?
What? Like, they lie a lot. That's like their whole thing.
Well, no, it's
Well,
Is
it's not that they lie a
is
lot.
that how they see themselves?
No,
yeah,
I guess
they
not.
use lies to their advantage.
Yeah.
They use secrets.
All right, I'm gonna take the plunge and I'm gonna press enemies.
I leave before he does that.
I'm not gonna leave because.
I'm gonna wait outside.
I'm going to step as far. I'm gonna say within the crypt, but as far away from that whole area as possible.
I'm gonna be in between Steve and I forget what your name is in the game.
Rio.
I'm gonna stand right in the middle of everybody.
Cool. So you push the measure of a soul by the quality of its enemies, and you are sprayed by a gas that does not cause you damage. However, you gain a throbbing, powerful headache, and you'll have -1 perception for the rest of the day.
Could be worse.
I don't know. Is it safe?
Okay, so what was that? Which one? You pressed enemies?
Yep.
Okay, so that one's out.
Oh.
So guys, they're not deadly things necessarily that are gonna.
It depends on which one we
Yeah.
press.
It depends on which one you press, but
So since we found out that the one that I forget what it was that was already pressed,
Deed.
deed. So
Deeds you do.
it does acid. So maybe it's like the one that's furthest away from the actual answer is like deadlier, and then the
Could be.
closer you get to the answer, the less deadly the outcome it is.
But I don't think any is
Maybe.
closer or farther. I think they're all just
I think it like
nodded or
relate to
it.
so like maybe it has like some sort of
What is like the dead opposite of something a scorpion would think?
I don't know. I'm not a scorpion.
honor, probably.
Honor. So honor's off the table, automatically. So it has to do with something with lies. I feel that it would be a man who's measured by the secrets he's kept and the ones he's.
That actually might be it.
What's him say?
Secrets. Because they're not liars. They're secretive. I guess.
Yeah, that's someone
Lies
pressed
and secrets, isn't it? Oh no, it wasn't. Oh yeah, that's right. Secrets. I thought secrets and lies were the same thing. That's right.
No, I could be
So
dead.
just try
wrong.
secrets.
That's why.
And it's a secret door.
then push the button.
No. I'll demand a leather worker.
I'll
to
push
press it.
secrets. I'll take a plunge.
All right. So
I'm not telling Hitomi.
Yes.
what
Suki
to do.
Ryo.
Wait. Who takes care of Hitomi if you die?
Me.
You're not gonna leave. You're just gonna leave her defenseless.
That's just something I call we did.
all right.
All right.
So the secrets it kept and those it gave away. You are sprayed by a fluid which causes intense facial tics and uncontrollable tremors. You gain -1 agility for 12 hours.
All right.
12 hours.
That wasn't
better than
it.
a full day.
So what's left?
Okay, there is
Lies,
lies,
honor,
honor, power.
and power.
Yeah.
We didn't already
We
press
don't-
lies?
No, because why would they think that they're liars? It's not a good quality to have. It's just
I
how other
don't
people
think
perceive
it's
them.
that they think it. It's not like, hey,
It's
we're
something
proud
you
of this.
do,
It's
yeah.
like, we know this.
Okay, but
Is that-
you're in a tomb that is they're like dead. Why would be like, yeah, we're fucking liars. That's what we're all about, yo.
Well, who was? Because the reason why we came here in the first place was because there's someone specific in here that had the map or that they wanted to take a map.
You know
from,
what?
Right? Do we remember who? It
Oh,
was
wait,
for?
yeah, search the mantis.
I was just gonna say, let's search the bodies with the leather workers, because they might have like notes on something that they've been working on.
Also, quick thing. What is a tremor in terms of a bodily function?
Sheik.
Like your muscles
Tremors.
shake.
Just shaking. Okay.
Got the sheiks.
You don't find anything of particular interest on the bodies. The matches had some weapons, but that's about it.
Yeah, I thought I might have wrote down what.
All right, lies, honor, or power.
Any spells
We've
that
both
can
taken a
help?
turn. One of you two do.
Just looking at my spells to see if anything could help.
Throw a rocket one.
Have a little courage.
Okay.
You know.
Can I like take my sleeve or something, like cover my face when I go to press the button?
Yeah.
Alright,
Sure.
so that's what I'll do. I'll cover my
You
face
do lies.
and I'll press lies. Like I'll cover my face as good as I possibly can.
All right. So you sort of like cringe, cover your face, like shy away from it, push 3, and the door starts to open.
Ah,
Yay, lies!
probably look like a total idiot when it goes on though.
So, it is a small alcove which gets revealed that has a urn sitting there, presumably with some ashes in it. However, a ghostly form in the wearing clothes reminiscent of the Shoshiro manifests before it. And he demands to know who disturbs his grave and why. He's looking at you, Mr. Sako Kako.
Okay. I'm not even sure what to say to him. Just like, yeah, there's dead bodies out here,
Wait,
and we
what
wanted
do
to
you
investigate
look
the crypt
like?
because people
You were
have
looking
died
for
to
a
come
map.
Yeah. You could always just be straight up with him.
Yeah.
here. Yeah, so I'll just talk to him like, yeah, we found a tainted crab who said his ancestor was looking for something. I forget what it was.
A map.
A map.
So, Kyojoji was the name of the crab, who said his ancestor, Kayuyemon, had been tortured by a Shoshiro to reveal a map, and that map needed to be kept secure.
I'll ask him if he knows the Caillou family.
You're not having a general conversation with this. He's demanding to know why you are here. You are not asking him questions, he's asking you. So answer.
We're investigating. We want to know what this map is. That
We
we
about to get killed.
Probably.
All right, he drops into a dueling stance.
Oh, wonderful.
Okay.
It's just a ghost. He can't remember.
Okay, well,
That's
I'm assuming
false.
he's like intently looking at.
Yep, sure
Okay.
is.
I want to cast a fire spell on you.
On me?
Yeah, it's called Fires of Purity. So I can burst you into flames. And it just lets you have an extra die for all your rolls.
Right.
Oh,
I just,
thank you.
gotta
Well,
support my
it's
board.
not automatic. You have to actually cast it.
Yeah, yeah.
So I guess we're rolling initiative then.
Should let you press it.
Do we all roll initiative or?
Sure.
Hey, you're rolling this.
I don't know what initiative is.
Yeah, how do you
Just
roll
one die.
initiative?
You should- yeah.
So you roll one die and add your reflexes.
Ooh, damn. Got a 12.
Me too.
Okay.
Oh no, I got 13.
I got a 7.
I got 13. No, wait. That's a 1. I have a 4.
Wait, it's what's?
D100s lie to me. Garbage.
All right. So 13 is the highest.
Did I? Okay, so I want to try. I want to run away. Like I want to back out of that part of the crypt as fast as I can.
Why did we bring him along?
We have to.
Okay. You book it.
What's the
Keep-
ghost reaction?
Well, it's not his turn yet. So Keegan, what do you do?
What do I do? Kind of banking on you not running away.
You could say a thing.
I was thinking about that, but I also want to. I have Earth Stagnation, which lets me weigh down a target to the point of immobility. Does that work on a ghost?
Probably not.
Probably not. Yeah. Okay. Okay.
You probably realize enough that it wouldn't.
Gee, what can I even say to this guy? He's pissed.
You could answer his original question.
Well,
Why
yeah,
are we here?
No one's answered this question.
Okay. Why are we here? Let's really think about why we're here.
Why are we here?
Find a map.
Fucking tainted crab showed up. Ancestors talking about a map. One of your family members tortured him. And then we investigated a little bit more and found out that 2 fucking guys were here. And
So all those are details.
yeah.
Why are you here? That would matter to this
So that
ghost.
ultimately comes to
Exactly.
we're here to investigate in relation to.
He's not gonna like that answer.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's
investigation.
what I told him.
Whatever. That's your personal thing.
Yeah.
Why are you here?
to worship the Shoshiro family.
Oh no.
No, it's
Hey,
not.
You were here to try to find the map.
Okay, we're here to try to find the map. There you go. Doug answered for us.
But he's not gonna like that answer. I would not tell him that. He's
Okay?
gonna
You
get
don't have to
pissed.
tell him that.
Tell him about it.
We could always lie to him.
We're not
You know what?
here to find
I'm
him.
gonna say we're here on. Oh, what's the governor's name?
Shoshiro Hayuba.
Yeah, Hayobu.
Hyobu. We're here on Hyobo's. I don't know what we're here. Not on her behalf, but on her agreement for us to search for a map. She is of your same clan. That's what I'm gonna say.
scorpion governess.
Okay. He does not seem to relax.
All right, cool.
All right. Next up is Sid.
I have no idea.
We
Jeez.
could just
Use
attack
your
him.
ghost
You
sword.
don't always have to just talk our way out.
Ghost sword. Does our do our weapons even do something to ghosts?
You're not sure.
Maybe this is a dumb ghost that's corporeal. Couldn't figure out how to be a ghost good.
All right, I'll shoot my bow at him. I'll shoot an arrow with my bow.
Okay. The arrow passes through him.
That's what I thought.
Didn't have to roll for it. Okay.
All right. Joel.
He rolled lower than me?
You rolled the same as you, but I'm giving you the option to go first.
Thank you. Okay, so try to diffuse this situation with my magical talking abilities. So this is a scorpion clansman who is dead. Just out of curiosity, does he have any does he appear to be like an older gentleman or like a younger? Just in terms of
It's hard to tell.
hard to tell. Okay, so probably we'll say like middle aged then, roughly, just for my
Sure. It's more like he's has features from various points in his life.
Okay, so older gentleman. Maybe. He lived.
He lived.
He did live. And he didn't.
Yep.
Really charming this goes. Okay. So he wants to know why we're here.
Mm-hmm.
We have come here to find a map from it was a Crablands map, like it was.
Well, you know that the Kayuyamon was tortured by a Shoshiro to reveal this map. And the Kayujoji thought it was very important this map not fall into the wrong hands.
Okay. We are here to retrieve the
To
map.
defend the map.
We are here to retrieve the map and bring it to Hayobu Shoshiro, who is current governor of this fine city. Do I want me to roll for it, or do you want me to just...
No, that's an acceptable answer. So he will relax.
Ooh.
And boom,
I feel like we
dynamite.
should have told him like who we are. Like
Just
it
did.
might have.
I just did.
It probably
I just
didn't
did tell him
make-
we are.
No, I mean like we are Emerald Magistrates. Like try to like flash your badge, see if the ghost gives a shit.
He reaches into his urn and pulls through the wall of it out a scroll. And he reaches out to you and he says, guard it well, for terrible doom shall befall Rokugan if its secrets are ever revealed. He drops it in your hands.
Feels good now. Right.
So something
I
happens.
thank him and I vow to protect it with
He-
my life.
Thanks you and disappears.
So if something happens, he's dead. Okay, so that's good.
Would you like to look at the map?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, there's no... I know, but
Can I look at the map?
I'm just gonna say, for now, let's just, because of that foreboding, let's just leave it for now, and should anything else arise...
Can I roll against Joel to try and convince him to let me see the map?
Only if Joel is willing to allow you to try that.
Nope.
Cool. Okay, I guess we sit around for the day then.
So what do you do?
Yeah, what we do, Joel.
Are you serious, Joel?
So
Yeah.
our one hint we're not allowed to look at.
Joel, can I
No,
roll?
we found the map, that's it. That's the
Cool.
end of the story. The maps, I have the map now, it's done.
Okay.
Moving on.
Can I
Who
roll
killed
to
the magistrate?
Can I roll to take the map from
Yeah,
you?
that's what he just tried to do. And I said no.
No, I
He
didn't take it. I
tried
wanted to
to
convince you.
convince you to open it.
No.
All right, we just chill for the rest of the
Yeah,
day.
fuck it, fine. Whoever wants to fucking...
Can
Let's
I
open the
it?
fucking map then. Everyone's gonna be big babies.
You gotta follow the story.
All right. Let me find this. All right. So,
What's the... Never mind.
all right. Who wants to look at it first?
Me. Oh.
Keegan's right here. So I'll read off some highlights from it. This is the map here. It says the top entrance to the hidden heart. Next to that says they drink you.
Oh,
Then walk the walls. then written words speak, then remember your lessons here, then fear the goblin, and do not look, then doors are the eyes of the soul, be quick, bide, find the scroll, the wheel turns, light steps, choose well in a room full of skulls. Then 249 scratched out, 392 scratched out, then 379.
It looks like a house of some sort, or a palace.
And north in every direction.
Yeah.
Okay, that's.
Could I actually just take it for 1 second? I'll
Yeah.
show Nick anyway.
Probably not significant though.
Yeah. I guarantee we're gonna need that eventually.
You didn't have to look at it right away. That's what I'm saying. But I do keep the map with me.
It's fine.
So,
You're the fighter guy anyways. You can
That's the
defend
thing.
it.
That's more so. It's not so
I'd
much
rather-
as me like I get to.
Also, nobody knows we have it yet.
Exactly.
Let's keep it that way.
Alrighty. So where do you go?
Oh, wait,
from
there's
there?
leather workers here.
There sure are.
Okay.
so we kill that and we.
We are not. We're not killing them. Well, you can if you want, but I'm not gonna kill them.
No.
But I will threaten them with their lives if they do not. They basically need to swear that this never happened and that they were never here. That
Yeah.
whole.
They will, of course, swear.
Yeah. Okay.
So we don't kill them. Are we able to reseal the tomb? Like, can we to like not show that we hadn't been there? Is like we just.
You can close the door again.
Okay.
I mean, dust's, gonna
Was
take
there
a while to
nothing else
resettle.
of
It'll
significance
take,
in
it'll
the
take a
tomb?
while to set up. So like.
Well, like dust time to settle. Yeah, like you just
Oh.
have to wait, unless you have some sort of dust control powers.
Fresh up.
Yeah, it's gonna be obvious. It's gonna be obvious
Alright.
that we were there.
Asako Kako, you're gonna lose 1 honor and 1 glory
Okay.
Ha!
for running away.
That's fair.
Oh wait, that's right. You just.
It's just my point 1.
Okay.
All right.
So that map could be. Like, what can it be out of? Like, could it be the Scorpion's mansion or whatever?
I feel
You-
like the
you-
mansion would not be booby trapped with every room.
That may be booby trap, but you know the layout of the mansion and it doesn't match.
I think it's definitely somewhere we're gonna be. I don't think it's anywhere we know yet.
Okay, so we have this map. So well, we have it for now. We don't really know where else to go. Like with this, this is probably just gonna get put on the back burner for the time being, I suppose.
I agree. That's probably what's gonna happen.
Yeah. So
What time is it around right now?
It's probably late afternoon at this
Yeah.
point.
Yeah, we can just go and back to.
recuperate because I'm
What's
still getting I'm still having like facial tics.
Yeah, you
the
guys are, like,
Charles Manson
fucked.
thing going.
You guys
Is
are
there
having
any-
bad
Can
days.
we heal them at all?
It'll
like-
wear off on
Yeah.
time.
Okay,
I'll
I
just
don't
look
know.
over it.
I can make it easier.
Because what you have -1 perception for the day, and I had
12
negative-
hours.
I did
Agility.
agility for
Did
12
we
hours.
do anything with those bodies before we left?
Nope.
Oh, the workers will take care of it.
All right.
It's their deal.
All right, so yeah, maybe just head back to the magistrate's place just to kind of regroup.
Sure.
Because that was
All right.
not having a fun time with my muscles spasming and my face being all fucked up.
All right. Come back to Shosho Kimi saying, or like with Hitomi, and she just mentions that she's very excited about the festival tomorrow.
Wait, should we have a costume?
Kimi has already given her a little mask.
Okay. Just making sure.
So wait, Kimmy mentions that she's really excited about the festival tomorrow.
Yes.
Okay.
That-
What is she looking forward to specifically?
Well, there's treats that are given away in the streets, and there'll be people in costumes, and there'll be fireworks.
Oh, so it is like straight up. Dude, it's Halloween with fireworks. It's better than Halloween.
Halloween 2.0.
Yeah.
There's also things where, like, specifically in the Scorpion Lands, they have these special types of rice cakes which are designed so, like, they have two varieties that look exactly identical. One that tastes delicious and the other that tastes awful.
Nice.
And
Trick or treat.
it is. You try to trick people into eating the awful one.
That's awesome. I like that.
That's funny.
We
That
should
is
do
funny.
that.
Yes.
Oh, while they are enjoying their tea time, can I go and meditate to gain my void point back?
You can try, sure.
I'll do the same as well because I need a void point back.
Meditate.
Okay.
Taking a smoke break. Head to the smoke zone.
All right.
No, meditation is actually meditation.
So before your hour is out, you are interrupted
Damn it.
By who?
by a howling ghost
Alright.
who demands that Nico give her life back.
Go
Says-
protect your daughter.
Gold rat,
and
you told me right now.
various things around your home are being thrown to
Okay.
and fro.
Am I able to communicate with it at all? Will it respond to anything I say to it?
You can try. What is it you say?
Go away.
I would like to help you get your life back. Who is Nico?
Give me a courtier roll. Courtier and awareness.
Do you have Corcher?
And you can throw voice in there too.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. I think I get all that too. 4, 5, 6, 6.
Your
Oh, that's plus
servants
six,
are
yes.
terrified, by the way. Hitomi's screaming.
Oh, no.
Okay, so we have to keep
Oh, I told me.
Well, last time that ghost threw her across.
Yeah, this is,
The room,
I'm
right?
assuming this is the
29.
same ghost.
Okay. So that is, I was looking for like a 25. So it screams, my sister, she killed me and took my place. And your rice paper walls get like various like tears in them. Other things get thrown about, and eventually it just sort of stops.
The ghost just goes.
Alright.
Well,
we
that
found-
told me a lot.
Because we know that the Nico we found, her mother died in childbirth.
And also, that Nico, yeah. But anyway, and also she had said that her sister killed her and took her place.
Yeah.
I'm doubting it's not the 5-year-old little girl that killed her sister and took her place.
Well,
What? Anyway, Hitomi is screaming.
I'm gonna go console my child, of
All right,
course.
fair enough.
I'm going to be visibly disgruntled that my meditation was interrupted.
Give her some sort of like little speech. Like, there's no need to be afraid. Like, these things happen. It's just something that we have to deal with. That kind of thing.
Poltergeist. They just happen.
Sometimes they just do.
Apparently, they just happened. Last time it was at the governor's mansion. Now it's at your house.
Oh. It's not even place specific.
Okay, so any guesses?
She's following Tommy around.
Only Kimmy.
Kimmy wasn't at the party that night.
Ooh, you're right. That's right. Yeah, she was at the unicorn party.
Dun dun dun. Do you want to take our first break?